Hey, good morning. It's day 53, Helene recovery in the high country. Let's into a little bluegrass. Mountaineering a dually looking up a holler playing. That's the Darlings, and Andy Griffith used to play that on the Andy Griffith show. Some of you remember that. I don't know who this is playing this version of it, but it makes me think of the Andy Griffith show. Dooley, that's it. Alright, we're rolling out to several jobs. I gotta get a little footage of Derek, who's out running fuel for free through some donations or something and taking care of people doing the work. I love it. The work's getting done because everybody's doing their part. That's awesome. Alright, so I'll let you know how it goes. Well, the fuel truck is here. About to meet Derek. Look at that. I'll get with you in a minute. This is Derek. Lewis from where? Beaufort, South Carolina. Beaufort. I said it wrong. Sorry. Yeah. And what are you doing?
So basically, I'm just up here assisting, just like everybody else is, with the reliefs. And I've been here since the day after the storm in Yancey County. I got linked up with Wilkesboro Speedway over here, and it's where all this fuel comes from. That's how we get to bring you guys the fuel. Is the donations come from WECN, Western Carolina Emergency Network, and then Prime Fuels gets it out to the fuel farms, and then we go get the fuel and bring it out here to you guys that are boots on deck.
That's awesome. How much fuel are we getting today?
We brought you 250 gallons today.
Will that get us down the road?
We'll go so well.
All right. That's the way it goes. Straight off the truck. Keeping it rolling. Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I want to show what we're doing. You know, this big job's rolling and rolling. Damien down here getting after it. Got this creek open back up. That was all a log jam right there. I know it looks like a mess, but there's the log jam now. One's gonna have to be torn down. That one there. And that's what's left of that was right there. All that's left is that chimney. Now, all right, I had to stop and get a good cup of coffee. If you're ever in Boone or Blowing Rock, come to the local Lion here in Boone on the main drag, and they have the best coffee in town. Shout out the local Lion. Well, I just had a cool thing happen. Well, I have cool things happen all day, but this was real cool. Fix my hair. So I showed in that last video that I stopped at local Lion, and I didn't need a cup of coffee. I got this whole big thermos of coffee in the truck, and it's 3/4 full. But I stopped at local Lion. I felt like I was supposed to, and I got out. But then I barely drank the cup of coffee I got, and so I just brought it back in the truck here, and I just stopped at the gas station here. Anyway, there's a nice lady. I should have interviewed her, but she might not want to be interviewed. Patty, that works in this place, and we know each other just by me coming in here. And I said, how you doing? And she said, I'm tired and I need a cup of coffee. And I said, well, I got a cup of coffee right here and I'd show you, but now she's got it. And I barely drank out of it. I took the lid off of it so she could sip from the virgin edge of the cup. And she said, are you kidding me? She said, does it have cream and sugar in it? I said, it's got cream and honey in it. That's perfect. She took it and started drinking it and rolled her eyes back. I love little things like that, little divine appointments. I pray for divine appointments every morning, and I know what's on my schedule to go do, but it's those kind of things that make it special. What? Hey, Patty.
Hey.
You get some coffee?
I did get some coffee.
God is good.
Came right in time.
Hey, you may be asking, why do you keep showing videos of this big muddy tree jam job you're doing out there? It's the big job we're doing, and I said this way back a couple weeks ago, represents 17 homes, minus 4 that were destroyed or partly destroyed, and a bunch of families that can't get out. Their cars and things that have gotten out, walking up to the road or whatever, and parking on the road. But it's the big project. The teams that I've shown videos of that have been coming have slowed down the big number teams till after Thanksgiving. We've got individuals. I just had another individual come today, Clayton, who you'll be seeing from Nashville, and we got another operator that came from somewhere today. I don't even remember where. Maryland. Travis has been here, drove down from Baltimore. So this project, and I'll interview some of the homeowners, Pete and Gwen, you've seen, but some of the other ones have displaced to other places because they can't get into their houses till we get all this cleared and cleaned and the 2 bridges put back. It's a big project representing a bunch of people. That's it. Here we go with the rest of it. There's so much mess and muck out here. You want me to get in there? He's picking me up in the bucket because there's so much quicksand and muck around here. Alright. That Travis picking me up. I'm getting a ride in the... Oh, you don't get that every day. I got portered across the creek by Pete the other day. Come on, man. Alright. I'm being portered across the creek. Bill, pray for me. I'm being portered across the creek.
And we do whatever it takes.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're getting a taxi ride. I dig it. This bridge got washed out, and all they did was pack a little gravel in here. I told an engineer here one day, which he said the same, we're gonna have to build a form right there because and pour concrete or lay rock because the gravel's just gonna pour out through that hole. Same thing over here. It's already washing out down underneath. All right, we'll put her on the to-do list and see what can happen.